Hello, welcome to Insight, your destination for the latest global news, entertainment, and sports. I am Dominion Adeyanju. Stay with us as we dive deep into the stories. Russia's security service says a 29-year-old man from Uzbekistan has been detained over the killing of Senior General Igor Kirillov and his assistant in Moscow. Lieutenant General Igor Kirillov, head of the Radiation, Chemical and Biological Protection Forces, was outside a residential block early on Tuesday when an explosive device hidden in a scooter was detonated remotely. The Russian security service said the unnamed suspect was recruited by the Ukrainian intelligence, according to state media agencies. The Ukrainian source said Kirillov, who was Russia's chemical weapons chief, was a legitimate target and alleged he had carried out war crimes. It will be recalled that on the day before the killing, Ukraine charged Kirillov, 54, in absentia, saying he was responsible for the mass use of banned chemical weapons. From our entertainment desk, Nigeria hitmaker Davido is set to record another major career milestone on July 3, 2025, when he headlines the 60,000 capacity Tottenham's Hotspur Stadium in the United Kingdom. The four-time Grammy nominee will be sharing the stage with American multi-platinum selling rapper and global superstar 50 Cent and nine-time Grammy winner Mary J. Blige. This will mark Davido's first headline stadium concert in the UK, where he has sold out multiple arenas, including the iconic O2 Arena. The concert presented by Iconic is another in their series of headline shows that brings together notable icons from different genres to give fans an exciting live music experience that cuts across different eras of music. In another development, following a busy 2024, Burna Boy is gearing up to close the year with a bang with the release of a new single that will soundtrack the Dirty December festivities. The single will be Burna Boy's second release of 2024 and a follow-up on his Grammy-nominated single, Higher, whose music video saw him take an emotional trip back to his hometown of Port Harcourt. Bundle is expected to be one of the songs of Burna Boy's upcoming 8th album, rumored to be titled No Sign of Weakness, set for release in 2025. And on sports, the celebrations of the CAF Award 2024 saw Atalanta striker Ademola Lookman being conferred with the Men's Player of the Year award, more commonly referred to as the African Ballon d'Or, by the Confederation of African Football during the course of the event and following prize-giving ceremony held in Marrakesh. Lookman lifted the award on his first nomination after being awarded 14th place in the 2024 France Football Ballon d'Or's ranking earlier in October 2024. He is also the first ever Atalanta player to have lifted such an outstanding individual international award. During his acceptance speech, the Nerazzurri striker and Nigerian representative wished to acknowledge everyone who supported and stood by him every step of the journey.
Nigeria, Monkey Boboyi, Eshe, Modupe. Firstly, I want to thank Almighty God for everything that He's been doing in my life and everything He's been blessing me with. I want to thank the president. I want to thank all my teammates, club and country. I want to thank them for their support and the love that they give me. This award today is a blessing to me, to my family, to my nation, and to be recognized as the best player in Africa.
Congratulations to Ademola Lookman on achieving this new feat in his career. Insight is coming to you on Lugard TV. Do stay tuned. We'll be back shortly. Welcome back. With me today is Mr. Kasim Ibrahim, a sports analyst. Thank you for joining us today, sir.
Welcome.
Thank you. Victor Osimhen bagged the last Africa Men's Player of the Year, and now we have Ademola Lookman. Is it becoming a Nigerian thing?
To me, like I said, it's not a Nigerian thing.
Okay.
It's an African thing.
Okay.
But we're currently at the peak of African football. Forgetting the fact that we didn't win the last Nations Cup. But currently, if you check the standard of African players in Europe, Nigeria currently hold a very good portion of having the best players. We have people like Wilfred Ndidi at Leicester. Alexander Iwobi at Fulham. We've got Ademola Lookman of Atlanta. Terry Muffin, who currently is at Nice. And we have one and only Victor Osimhen, who is at Galatasaray. And Victor Boniface is currently out injured at Bayer Leverkusen. And we've got Maduka Okoye, current keeper of Udinese. And we've got The Rock behind every one of them. Triste Kong, who is in Saudi Arabia. Currently, we are vast in the current setting of players in Africa. And truly, if we keep up this standard, I see us returning this award more years to come.
So in other words, our players are doing a very good job and
Surely.
it's purely based on merit.
Yeah.
Yes, so some representatives from Morocco seem not too happy at the ceremony as part of their support for Ashraf Hakimi. Do you think it is justified?
Well, I'm not to speak for them, but I don't think it's justified.
All right.
Yeah, Ashraf Hakimi has been doing well in Europe for a long period of time now. But awarding the African best player to him would be an insult to Ademola Lookman. Someone that actually scored first of his kind, a hat-trick in the Europa League final. Oh, that's a very, very huge standard. That's one thing you consider before awarding somebody.
Yeah.
Though I'm not writing off the fact that Ashraf Hakimi has been playing well at PSG also. He really did well at the Olympic, quite well at the Nations Cup, but for crying out loud, if you check statistics, it seems Ademola has more like 14 assists last season.
Okay.
With 17 goals. So, to me, I wouldn't have given the award to Ashraf Hakimi anyway. And if you check the Ballon d'Or rating, Ademola Lookman came 14th. Far ahead of any other African players. So that's an insight to everyone to see, like, is what the award. Ashraf Hakimi should hold on to his stance, maybe next year, or I don't really see that coming anytime soon. Okay. I feel if Ademola should keep the same stance up, which he's currently doing in Europe, if you study his statistics now, he's virtually doing well in Atlanta. He will retain his award for another few years. Because currently, I don't see any winger in Africa that is better than Ademola Lookman.
Okay. How does the performance of Nigerian players in Europe and abroad boost the stance of Nigeria in the upcoming African Cup of Nations?
Maybe the current set of players we have in the Super Eagles, I would say this is the right time for us to dominate African football for the next 5 years. Age-wise, they are young. They've got proper playing time in their various clubs.
Yeah.
Without no further, let me just introduce some of them that I feel are doing well. We have Victor Osimhen, Victor Boniface, Terry Muffin, Ademola Lookman, Triste Kong, Maduka Okoye, Wilfred Ndidi, Alex Iwobi. I've got Callum Bassey. With these settings alone, we've got Bright Osai, who's also playing in France, Fenerbahce, if I'm not mistaken. We really have a current crop of players we're having at the Super Eagles. Don't have an excuse on not coming home with the Nations Cup next year. But the actual problem, I still foresee a problem for the team currently. Because I see some few interference in national team from the NFF, and it's really not helping matters.
Okay. Thank you very much for joining us.
No,
Thank you. You've heard from Mr. Kasim on today's discussion. Meanwhile, don't forget to follow us on all our social media platforms where you can register your view on today's discussion. That's it on Insight. Until next time, I am Dominion Adeyanju. Thank you for staying with us.